China is assisting Brunei in constructing a sea-crossing bridge that will connect the country's two cities. Once completed, this bridge will drastically reduce travel time between Temarong and the center of Brunei, cutting it down from an arduous 2-hour journey to a mere 15 minutes. This sea-crossing bridge, a testament to China's engineering prowess, has not only facilitated better connectivity between these two regions but has also injected new hope into Brunei's economic prospects. Surprisingly, Malaysia has opposed this remarkable bridge project, creating an unexpected twist in the story. It's worth noting that Brunei, despite being a relatively affluent Southeast Asian nation, faces unique challenges due to its limited land area and a population of around 400,000. The nation is geographically divided into western and eastern halves, separated by the Lembang area in Malaysia. This division has hindered industrial development and diversified economic growth in Brunei, somewhat resembling the challenges faced by Maldivian islands such as Malay Island and Airport Island. In 2018, China's successful completion of a sea-crossing bridge project in the Maldives connecting Malay Island with other islands ignited a glimmer of hope for Brunei. The proximity between the two regions in Brunei, separated only by Brunei Bay with a width of around 27 kilometers, made the prospect of a sea-crossing bridge highly appealing. Such a bridge would not only significantly shorten travel times but also stimulate Brunei's economic growth. Recognizing its limitations in undertaking such an ambitious project alone, Brunei sought China's assistance, mirroring the Maldives' successful partnership with China. However, Malaysia raised objections during the project's planning phase. This opposition primarily stems from the fact that Brunei's independence resulted in the division of its territory into two parts, necessitating passage through Malaysia's Lembang area for all connections between Brunei's western and eastern regions. This passage generates substantial income for Malaysia annually, and the completion of the Temarong Sea crossing bridge would bypass this route, impacting Malaysia's revenue. Despite these objections, Brunei persisted in its century-old aspiration to build this bridge and looked to China for support. The historical ties between China and Brunei, which date back hundreds of years and have been revitalized through a strategic cooperative relationship since 2013, played a crucial role. Brunei was one of the first countries to join China's One Belt One Road initiative, and their economic and trade cooperation has been expanding, contributing significantly to Brunei's economic transformation. Ultimately, China and Brunei signed a bridge construction agreement, with China investing $380 million in the Temarong Sea crossing bridge. This bridge, spanning 30 kilometers, became Southeast Asia's longest sea crossing bridge upon its completion. In March 2020, after 3 years of dedicated construction efforts by Chinese engineers, the bridge was officially opened to traffic. This achievement marked a monumental step forward for Brunei's transportation infrastructure, dramatically reducing travel times and bolstering economic ties between its regions. Furthermore, China also assisted Brunei in constructing another sea-crossing bridge, the Great Moor Island Bridge, which was the country's first sea-crossing bridge project. This bridge played a pivotal role in connecting Mar District and Great Moor Island, enabling the development of critical infrastructure including a container terminal, petrochemical facilities, and an export processing base. Although this project faced complexities due to differences in construction standards and the need to import materials, China's dedication and expertise prevailed, resulting in the successful completion of the bridge in 2018. This collaborative endeavor not only strengthened economic cooperation between China and Brunei but also fostered a closer relationship between the two nations. It is believed that this partnership will propel Brunei's economic development to new heights, and in the future, we can expect to witness more remarkable bridge projects undertaken by China in various parts of the world. If you found this video informative, consider subscribing to the World Vision channel for more captivating content on exciting global projects. The construction of a sea-crossing bridge between these two regions would significantly reduce travel time by over an hour, leading to improved economic development in Brunei. However, Brunei lacks the necessary resources and capabilities to undertake such a sea bridge project on its own. In light of this, Brunei sought inspiration from the Maldives and turned to China for assistance in building the Temarong Sea crossing bridge. Interestingly, Malaysia voiced opposition to the Temarong Bridge during the project's planning phase. The primary reason for Malaysia's objection stems from concerns about potential losses it may incur. Since Brunei's declaration of independence, the country's territory has been divided into two parts, with Malaysia's Lembang area in between. This geographical setup necessitates inconvenient travel routes, with virtually all connections between the two regions of Brunei passing through Malaysia's Lembang area, generating significant additional income for Malaysia annually. Upon completion of the Temarong Sea crossing bridge, there would be no need to traverse Malaysia's Lembang area when traveling from the capital of Brunei to Temarong, which could indeed impact Malaysia. Nevertheless, Brunei remains steadfast in its long-standing aspiration to construct the bridge, a wish dating back centuries, despite Malaysia's objections. For various reasons, Brunei continues to hope for China's assistance in realizing this goal. China's willingness to assist Brunei in constructing the sea-crossing bridge might be a lesser-known fact. Over the course of history, China and Brunei have engaged in diplomatic exchanges for centuries, albeit with interruptions due to various factors. In 2013, the two nations rekindled their relationship by establishing a strategic cooperative partnership. Notably, Brunei was the first country to embrace China's One Belt One Road initiative. This renewed cooperation has led to a gradual expansion of economic and trade ties between China and Brunei, resulting in significant transformations in Brunei's economic development. China's robust infrastructure capabilities have also played a pivotal role. In recent years, China has demonstrated its prowess by constructing remarkable sea-crossing bridges, surpassing many European and American nations in terms of construction speed and project quality. Under this harmonious and cooperative relationship, China and Brunei sealed an agreement to build the Temarong sea-crossing bridge with a substantial investment of $380 million. This bridge, spanning 30 kilometers, represents the most extensive infrastructure project in Brunei's history. Upon completion, it will claim the title of being Southeast Asia's longest sea-crossing bridge. Following 3 years of dedicated work by the Chinese engineering team, the Temarong sea-crossing bridge officially opened to traffic in March 2020. This bridge effectively connects Brunei's two territories, reducing a once 2-hour journey to a mere 15 minutes. This achievement has made a substantial contribution to enhancing both transportation and the overall economic landscape within Brunei. In addition to the Temarong sea-crossing bridge, China has extended its assistance to Brunei in constructing another sea-crossing bridge, the Great Moor Island Bridge. This bridge holds the distinction of being Brunei's inaugural sea-crossing bridge, serving as a vital link between the Mara district and Great Moor Island. Since 2003, Brunei authorities have regarded this project as a key driver of economic development. It envisions developing the island's infrastructure, transforming it into a container terminal, a petrochemical base, and an export processing hub. The development of Moor Island has long been hindered by traffic restrictions. To fully unlock the island's potential, Brunei urgently required a cross-sea bridge linking it to the mainland. The Big Moor Island Bridge, spanning 5,915 meters and requiring an investment of approximately $200 million USD, was designed with a speed capacity of 100 kilometers per hour. Both the Big Moor Bridge and the Temarong sea-crossing bridge were undertaken by China simultaneously. During this period, some American engineers cast doubts on China's ability through media, arguing that China couldn't successfully build two sea-crossing bridges in foreign countries at the same time. However, China proved them wrong, completing the construction of the Great Moor Island Bridge in just 3 years, beginning in 2015. The construction process presented numerous complexities for China. This was the first bridge constructed by China and Brunei, necessitating compliance with European and Brunei construction standards that significantly differed from China's standards. Companies from both countries invested substantial time in coordinating and exploring the bridge project. Additionally, the Big Moor Island Bridge was a government cash bidding project, requiring extensive collaboration with local enterprises during its construction phase. However, a significant challenge arose due to the limited industrial base in Brunei and the necessity to import most of the raw materials for bridge construction from other countries. This constraint significantly slowed down China's bridge construction efforts. Despite these challenges, after 3 years of dedicated work, China successfully completed the Great Moor Island Bridge in 2018. Meeting the project schedule, the bridge was then handed over to the Brunei local government for acceptance. With the Great Moor Island Bridge now open to traffic, the connection between the island and the mainland has become more convenient, holding immense importance for Brunei's economic development. This collaborative effort on the Sea Bridge project has also strengthened the relationship between the two nations. It is anticipated that with continued cooperation with China, Brunei's economic development will experience a substantial leap forward. This success sets a promising precedent, suggesting that more such bridges built by China and other countries could be on the horizon. If you find this content interesting, consider subscribing to the World Vision channel for more similarly engaging content in the future.